Right, it's your boy Chuck Moolah, and we are now tapped in with the homie.
LDY Stunna. You dig? East Legend. Let's get it.
What's poppin'? What you say, East Legend?
East Legend. I'm a legend in my own right.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
What's going on out there in that East then? You know, a lot of times when people see or hear about the East of New Orleans, you always hear about the rough style, you know, the stuff that's going on. You take us to your story, you know, out there in the East.
The East is the East. Do you know why? That's the real reason the East. I'm about to tell you right now. Check it out. The city made it like that. Cause growing up, I grew up. I'm from out the East, but I grew up uptown a little bit. I went to Wilson and shit. You heard me?
Okay.
But coming uptown, they used to be like the East soft, the East pretty boys, the East this. From being in the East, I'm like shit. You heard me? So Katrina happened, turned into a gumbo pot. You heard me? 7 wall, 8 wall, 9 wall, uptown, everybody taking over doing this. A man gonna be a man, no matter how he look. And that's how the East starting. Nigga like, no, you can't come right here. Boy, you a bitch, and one thing leads to another, and violence.
Right.
Came the Wicked East. Shout out, rest in peace now. I love you, boy.
So, we're gonna go back into that. Like, when you grew up in the East, did you have it hard, like, coming up, you know, living through those conditions, or was it easy back then, easier than it is now?
I grew up with roaches in the house, no pigtails in a red bean pot. Wake up in the morning, your pants getting slashed because whatever money you got, you heard me? Uncle, cousin, grandma, gonna then take it. Now, one person on my daddy's side didn't sell crack, prostitute, do some type of drug. It's just straight rough.
So it was hard, real rugged coming up for you?
I wouldn't even say hard. It was beyond hard. Like, you know, it's pretty much project living in like them little hood houses. The only difference is there's no bricks, but we still living like that.
Right. So, growing up in the East, you ever came over to like the West Bank before?
Yeah, we moved to the West Bank after we moved from uptown, like 02, 03-ish. And we moved to Mary Poppins.
Oh yeah. So did you know the difference between living in the East Bank and then when you came to the West Bank, did you notice a difference like in the cultures and the environment?
Yeah, that's why I knew how the East uptown shit started, because when I moved across the river, I felt like from being from across the river was south.
Oh yeah?
They beat my ass up.
Oh yeah? Oh no, man.
Yeah, I was like, man, these little boys ain't, you heard me? But I moved to Mary Poppins, we go to Gretna, you heard me? And they got like the Bloods and the Crips, because they had that shit over there.
Okay.
And beginning to, you know, I'm holding the East down from uptown to downtown. And they beat me up and they let me know the West Bank is like, we here to stay. So like,
so you try to come over here and cut up right quick. I get the
yeah. As a little youngin' and got punched down, but I still my own though. You hear me?
Facts.
I got jumped by the whole Mary Poppins, but they knew that the East was there.
Gotcha. Speaking of growing up here in New Orleans, what do you feel about, you know, being a music or entertainment person? How do you feel your experience? Has it been a good journey, a bad journey? Do you feel like you like the way that New Orleans entertainment is going at this time, or do you feel like it needs to be improved?
I feel like if I had to be a teacher and I had to grade New Orleans as an entertainment in my experience, I'd probably say a F.
A F?
We're being kept back 2 times. Check this out, Chuck. Name just the last big artist out of New Orleans was who?
Right now or current?
Just period. In the last 20 years, the last biggest artist, the last person to make it out of New Orleans.
I feel like Rob 49 climbing right now.
That's present.
All right. Before that?
2002 to 2022, January 1st.
Besides Currency?
Besides Spiller.
Oh no, I can't say.
Nobody. So how could you grade that? That's a zero. A zero in class, an F.
Right. But they do have a lot of artists that I feel like, you know, they might not make rap music, but they obtain success. I wouldn't say the market produced too many millionaires, if that's what you're trying to say.
No, what I'm saying is, I'm thinking you saying like like past New Orleans. If it's in New Orleans, we got some artists who done great. That's supposed to be bigger than all these artists hands down.
Right.
But it just reached a certain peak. I would say even rest in peace greatness. He made it, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
He made it. You got other artists like dude who signed with Jay-Z,
I know you're talking about.
he made it, you know what I'm saying? You had the little King, you got Nino Calvin, you got
Right.
Treaty, Reedy. You got a lot of people that they know other places, but as they getting the same recognition as another local artist from another city.
Right. Do you think it has a lot to do with the numbers and the size of the city?
I wouldn't say that because Cash Money Ain't No Limit proved to us that shit don't matter.
But they did it from the outside in.
All right. Well, if they did it from the outside in, then that's what we missing then.
Right.
So pretty much, we need to go out, you will say, and bring it back to the city.
Yeah.
All right.
Because if you even think about, even with, like you said, with Rod 49's campaign, most of the time you see him, like, out of town, Miami, you see him in Atlanta, because the thing is, we don't have those big media hubs like they do have up north, like the Breakfast Club, or what is called 85 South.
Yeah.
So that's what I guess we're in the process of building right now.
But you got talent and you got hard work.
Right.
So I feel like if we not gonna get known talented, then we should step up the hard work. We gotta get them people to come down here. Y'all see them people ain't coming down here.
Right.
It's an artist from an artist. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's step our shit up.
Do you think people be scared to do business with people from this market?
I wouldn't say scared. I would say they would think about it twice.
Right. How was your experience here, like working with other artists, other entertainers here in New Orleans?
My experience, you want me to be honest?
Yeah.
I'm keeping G. I feel like some artists from New Orleans, if you want to say bougie, is like, you know.
You ain't gotta say no names.
Yeah, I ain't saying no names, nah. I
Yeah.
ain't tripping on that, but besides that, it's just some shit I won't say. It's like, even if I'm working at McDonald's, I'm asking you to do a song, and you like this, I'm working at McDonald's still getting more money than you.
Right.
So like, what the problem is?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the part I'm missing. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't know me, I don't know you. We don't have no beef. Why we can't just connect and make good music and bring the city together?
Right. So do you have any upcoming songs or projects at this time?
Yeah, I got Money dropping February the 11th with Man LaBar, P Banks artist, Good Money Global. You heard me? I got Roll It Up with Rod 49 dropping. We got that video coming. I just dropped that song with Nino Calvin. You heard me? On my last mixtape, Wicked East. Shout out to Big and Up Ball Out. Shout out to BC Young Boy. And I got 2 songs. I got Rest in Peace Young Greatness that I've been keeping in the vault. That I got to drop. That I had before I went to jail, but LDY home.
Gotcha. So speaking of, like, growing up here in New Orleans, are you planning on going to Mardi Gras this year?
That's a tough one.
You before it happened, you was thinking you wasn't going, but now it's like, you got nothing else to do, huh?
Yeah, and I won't go to Mardi Gras, but the funny part is, I don't even watch the news, but the last couple of days I go on the news, and I turn on my news, they say every car damn near been broken into.
Right. So how you feel about that? Like, what do you think it would take to pick up and fix some of this crime and murder that goes on here in the city?
To be honest, I'm just about to be like a street answer. Pay your insurance, people, because a hustler gonna be a hustler. I'm not a thief.
Right.
But everybody gotta eat. So Lil Man gonna go get in the car to get what he could get to get his bread. You got your insurance, it's still taking care of. I know it's still extra money. You shouldn't have to deal with this shit, but it's life.
I feel like it can't be changed.
It's not that it can't be changed. Go poke your car down Mardi Gras, we're gonna see.
Oh no, I ain't trying to find out. All right, so what are some of your greatest accomplishments or your greatest accolades that you feel like as a music artist? Like, what are some of the things that you? I see you work with a lot of people. Like, what are some of the things that you feel like make you feel good, make you feel accomplished about doing music?
All right, my girl, I love you.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about right before Valentine's Day. You hear me?
I love you.
What I'm talking
What's up, man? But some people want me to do all that.
Right.
But I brought Meek and Nicki down here. I really enjoyed that album.
What you mean you brought them down here? Oh, you mean like
concert?
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
yeah.
I remember that concert. How was that?
That was fun.
Yeah.
Nicki Minaj, little short, little. You heard me, Meek, like yeah.
That was the concert. She made it rain on the
Yeah,
ground.
made it rain with the twerk fest. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. That was fun. Besides that, just working with the different artists. I done met Drake. Drake done told me like keep pushing.
How was that meeting Drake?
It was crazy.
Bro, you know how many people can't say they met Drake?
But listen, I met Drake for All-Star Weekend. He come down here, and when he walked to the car. I'm in a drop-top BMW, no, a Benz, already. He walked to the car. He dabbed me off. He said, man, I like what you're doing. I like how you dress. Whatever you do, keep it going. So as soon as he walk off, literally, no cap, about 200-300 people surround me. Yeah, want to take pictures with me, and that's the Drake effect.
Yeah, just because he
dabbed me off, just bump, and told me a couple good words, and instantly everybody was surrounding me. Can I take a picture? I'm like, whoa. Shout out Drizzy.
So living here in New Orleans, how often do you actually meet or run into celebrities?
Local or mainstream?
Mainstream. Never?
I left there at the club. Only clubbing events.
So you never go to like the mall or restaurant and just run into celebrities here? What about out of town? Did that happen?
Always out of town. Always.
Where's some of your favorite spots to hang out of town then?
First, my second home, H-Town. Shout out H-Town. When I'm going to H-Town, I'm on that north side. You heard me. Shout out that south side too. Besides that, I'm in the A. And when I'm in the A, shout out to the whole east side. Zone 6. Yeah, you heard me. Running to everybody in Atlanta though. Everybody from Pusha T to Gucci to Young and Ace. I mean, everybody. Miami, that's the spot too. You know what I'm saying? But Miami is Atlanta and New Orleans together.
What you mean by that?
It's like it has the celebrities and the fame of a Miami type lifestyle, but they still is like gutterish almost on some New Orleans. Like, let me tell you, hit you with a quick story. One time, 2 Chainz and Wayne out there. So we hit Club Story. Big Baby Dave was in there. I go on Martin Luther King, buy some gas, 3.5. I'm smoking it. 2 Chainz up there, Wayne up there, I find my way to the top. I kid you not, Chuck. I end up waking up in a hotel on the floor. I don't know what I smoked.
Huh?
I don't know what I smoked, but if you're in Miami and you're on Martin Luther King, watch it.
You're wilding out there.
Yeah, wilding. You heard me? I'm talking about I couldn't even make it. I got to lead a club. And I'm like, damn, this is the experience. I'm up in here around Wayne and 2 Chainz like it did, but it didn't. You heard me? And that's on behalf of Kush DVD. Shout out Hilly. You know what I'm saying? I got shout out Hilly. Shout out Kid. Got some old shit with Kid. I didn't work with Kid before. Got a old video with Gunplay. Didn't work with Gunplay before. And, probably, if you want to know, this some of my biggest disappointments in the rap game. A lot of people don't know, but I'm about to let it be known. Chuck, me, LDY. Young and me, that 33, that was me.
Oh, so you the one had the story with Young and me running off in the city?
That's me.
Yeah.
That's me.
Y'all ever resolved that?
No, the bitch didn't give me nothing. You heard me? But what she was going to do was, she was going to come back, supposed to come back down here and redo the show. But my brother cousin, I don't want to say the name.
Why?
I shouldn't even say that, but he, the next day, make a video and go viral, which was cool. I ain't even doing no tripping. Like, let's work the wave. But he make the video and go viral, And it backfired because I guess since the video went viral, he wanted the credit of the shit. But I'm like, that's my show and everything. Like, what you saying, it happened, but it wasn't you. So it's technically a lie.
Right.
One thing lead to another. And after the video, she had hit me up with her manager. Was like, man, dude made the video. It's over with. Tell him to shut it down. I can't tell another man to stop, especially when it's going up. And
Right.
from there, it was never. But if I see young and me, I really won't smack you. But you know, that's domestic violence amongst women.
It's a tricky situation, huh?
Yeah.